Some years ago, my mentor, Thoth, or as he prefers to call himself these days, ThothHorRa, gave me a discourse on the chakras as temples of light. I would like to share that with you today. What truly are the chakras, specifically the main known ones? This we shall address. A chakra is a wheel of energy where multiple energy fields come together in the body to express through an organic center. It is a wheel, for if you would see it truly in all its details, you would see something that resembled a wheel with spokes inside it. These spokes are filaments that contain information. The information is being fed to the energy system of the body through the chakras from the DNA. When we speak of DNA, we are addressing the whole system, that is, the entire multidimensional DNA, and not just its seen components. In a way, the chakras of the body are an extension of this overlapping and multidimensional field. And I would pause for a moment to say also, Thoth has spoken of the universal DNA, the DNA field of the universe, which our physical DNA is a part of. The purpose of the chakras, the primary purpose, is to move the energy system of the whole Merkaba of the being in accordance with the currents of the universal tide of energy around and through the Merkaba system that includes the physical body, but it is much more than that. Human vessels are energy Merkabas. The physical body is merely the outer shell. Thus, if you consider the chakras as an intelligent extension in energy of the DNA, you can communicate to and with the DNA through the chakras, and further, the chakras birth the body system. That is, they determine in the womb the alignment of the body vessel with the universal energy nodes. This means that at every major chakra in your body, this is an intersection with universal ley lines. It connects you to the furthest star fields. There are beings, such as myself, who can instantly move the physical body and whole energy Merkaba millions of light years through time, space, and dimensions to another location. It is accomplished through the chakras, through the ley lines of the universe intersecting there. The minor chakras aid in this process by keeping minor but important alignments in the body with the energies of the environment near that body. Of course, there are more major chakras than the known 7, but people now on the planet should focus more on attuning to and balancing the 7 before they consider the higher ones. Each chakra is a temple of light, or a house or mansion. The many mansions are many things, lifetimes, worlds, and also chakras. Think of your main chakra as houses or temples in which you come to stay, to pray, to be still, to contemplate or meditate. They are sacred space in your body. Anything you bring into that temple, may it be of a nature which you would wish to have in your own home or place of stillness in the house you dwell in. When you infect your energy body with harmful substances, wrong eating, or drugs, you are changing the environment of your chakra field. Of course, you know such things are harmful to your body, but they are also causing sediment or fog to form in the chakras, and this hinders their very alignment to the whole universal grid. Thus, you are not only adversely affecting the body you claim as your own, but those parts of yourself of which you are not aware, other parallel incarnations, and many other aspects of your energy self. This is true with negative thinking as well. It affects the whole, vast, multidimensional being of you. This is why working with the main 7 chakras is important for good health of the entire system, and even for generations which come out of your body, as it affects the DNA. And I say to you, those who are no longer of childbearing age are still affecting the future generations, as the paragenetic field does not differentiate between flesh relations and pod relations. I use the latter term as with dolphins to mean here that your pod or family tree can be affected by your DNA. Your DNA is linked energetically to others of its kind, being tracked by the crystalline field within. Thus, a distant family relation is affecting and being affected by how you treat your energy system as the chakra sends the information out through the grid. Of course, all of humanity are related, but within the closer circles, it is a more intense effect. And so, each chakra sets a table for you in your honor as a guest in the home of that chakra. The energy in that chakra is intelligent, and it is part of your intelligence, a part you cannot even fathom. It receives you as its guest when you commune with it, and the table is set for your feast. What food do you wish to be served there? What nectar? Ask for the best, and you shall receive it. Now let us follow the chakra infusion for a moment, and I shall comment on each one. Through my crown chakra streams the light and perfection of my divine blueprint, reactivating and realigning all the circuits in my energy bodies. From the crown, the divine blueprint flows into the system. This blueprint, you might say, is the map that tells your whole system what to aim for, what to move toward, where it came from and where it is going. The blueprint comes from Source through the center of the universe and beyond, but this universe encodes it for you. It says X marks the spot, and that spot is your energy system's center of reference. Understand that you are not given a piece of the pie, but the whole pie, the whole feast. How much you may be able or willing to digest in the moment is another matter. So the divine blueprint realigns the circuitry of your entire energy body, but it does not do this instantly. It is a hologram in progress, with ebb and full flow. Through my third eye, I open to receive the light language of the angelic spheres, that I may commune more deeply with the holy Merkabas of my celestial family. The language of the angelic spheres is the light language that is constantly communicating with you all the time, never ceasing, not even at death. When you depart the flesh, you will hear it. It will sing brightly, and you will know that this is what you have heard dimly and in your dreams all your life. And when you drop the frame, so it will sing you home. When you come into touch in your incarnation with the light language to a deeper degree, when you listen to it sing in your heart and through your third eye in imagery, you will be able to know more fully the loving presence of your celestial family. This family extends beyond the human race into the realm of nature beings and angels and others. Through my throat chakra, I command the word, the tone, the song of God to rise within me, to clear me of any restrictive feelings, fears, or negative impressions. And so you sing back every word you utter, every song. May it come from your authentic nature and not the lesser self striving for this, and do not be discouraged with failure, for there is no failure, only experience. Through my heart chakra, I send and receive unconditional love, affirming that I am one with all that is. There is no separation, and therefore there can be only acceptance in me of every aspect of the all. This is beautifully simple and needs little discourse, for it is as it is. The heart is the little lamb with the spirit of the lion of God. It entices you out from the shade and into the bright sunlight, where you would otherwise be disinclined to journey, for it is hot and takes energy to accomplish. It is not comfortable at first, but the little lamb is irresistible, and so you will go to him, and he will look up at you, and your heart will melt with self-love. For she is you, that part of you that needs your love, not only needs it, but owns it. For it is the value of the thing that gives it worth to you. If you value it, it becomes worthy. And as you value in your heart this precious little lamb, so it, you, becomes worthy in your sight, and the lamb becomes the lion, and that lion is bright before you. But you no longer feel uncomfortable out from the shade, for his light is your food and drink, and the very air you breathe. The lion leads you then to his den. Through my solar plexus, I feel the power of my soul connecting deeply into my elemental body, loving it, assuring it, sustaining it, giving it the guidance it needs to facilitate my whole vehicle of light. The solar lion feeds the elemental body, that part of you that is dust to dust, and yet it is more, for when the dust returns to dust, it frees a spark of earth, and this spark is what remains of the elemental body. It will eventually return to the earth, and the elemental sparks gather in certain places of the earth where high magnetic energy is strong, and you say, of this place has good energy, or this place has bad energy. But it is really only energy, not good or bad, and it comes from the issuance of departed souls when their elemental bodies return to the earth. Some may feel bad if it carries still a bit of the dust on it from clinging to that which has passed, but they will eventually be laid to rest through love. Through my navel chakra, I experience new birth every moment as I continually awaken in the now. I am nourished by the cosmic pulse in the mother womb. I know that I am never alone. You say to yourself, well, I was born, as if it is past. You were born, and you shall die, and that is the beginning and end of the book of life. No, it is not. You are eternally being born, and you are eternally dying. There is no death that is the end. Death, in this sense, is the end of a chapter, and the next one begins. Your entire life is filled with such beginnings and endings, so celebrate your birth each day, and do not linger over the deaths, for they are gone in a flicker as new life crowds it out. Yes, you are nourished by the mother womb. She knows, and she answers you. Listen to the mother, for she is all mothers. Without mothers, life could not exist. Even a microbe has a mother. Through my base chakra, I connect to the magnetic resonance of the earth. I feel her ebb and flow. I am sensitive to how I move through her field of life. I am conscious of synchronizing my inner clock, rhythm, and presence with Gaia as I sleep, eat, breathe, and move. Without being sensitive to the ebb and flow of the Mother Earth, you cannot be sustained in the flesh. Your body will be sensitive whether or not your conscious mind is aware, and there will be created a breach between what your body knows and your conscious mind thinks. Allow the mind to still at times. Often, let it be at rest, so the body, among other parts, may speak to the mind through the heart. I have given you here a basic understanding of the workings of the chakras as part of a vast energy system. But there is, of course, more. There is always more, on every subject one can imagine.